PBL Scenario Assignment 2 Online Learning Theory and Research by Chelsea Keenan, Jasmin Blackman, Ashley Gilliam, and Kristen Elford Paget. Scenario: Miss White has been recently hired by the Durham District School Board. With the current pandemic going on in the world, Miss White was hired to teach online this year. Miss White is able to teach from K to 12 with all of her qualifications. She is nervous about online school and as she has never done it before. Miss White thought about what online teaching would look like, what platform she should use to deliver her lessons on, and how she can make her lessons engaging for her students. After finding out that she was assigned to teach kindergarten, her nerves set in. She thought, not only will I be learning how to engage students between the ages of 3 and 5, but their parents will also be beside them. She will likely teach approximately 28 students, and there will also be 28 adults on the side of them. That means Miss White may have 56 eyes on her at all times. This makes her anxious, so she contacted her coordinator for online learning for some help. Her coordinator from the board office encouraged her to do research into online learning theories, and the research behind online learning prior to the start of school. From her research, she decides she needs to look at other ideas to help her, as her traditional in-person school lessons will most likely not work in an online learning environment. What are the rationales for why this sector includes online learning in its approach? Learning theory is meant to explain and help us understand how people learn. However, the literature is complex and extensive enough to fill entire sections of a library. It involves multiple disciplines, including psychology, sociology, neuroscience, and of course, education. Picciano A. 2017.
Some rationales are as follows. Children in this age group are of the digital age and therefore are more comfortable with technology in comparison to their predecessors. They provide courses to students that are not available in their in-person schools. They give opportunities to students to recover course credits that were failed or missed. As well, they offer advanced placement courses in subjects such as English, math, social studies, and science. K-12 is often motivated by virtual learning and can succeed in virtual courses. It is often used interchangeably like a hybrid sandwich between live face-to-face learning and live e-learning. As well, online and virtual K-12 schools have become popular as a result of the flexibility to its content and instruction. The potential benefits of K-12 online learning: example, higher levels of motivation, expanding educational access, providing high-quality learning opportunities, improving student outcomes and skills, allowing for educational choice and administrative efficiency. Digital literacies are becoming increasingly essential to preparing students for participation in the knowledge society of the 21st century. 2. What are the predominant theories that inform this sector's approach to online learning?
Theories. The three theories that we related to our topic on K-12 online learning are connectivism, behaviorism, and constructivism. Connectivism is a learning theory that explains how internet technologies have created new opportunities for people to learn and share information across the World Wide Web and among themselves. Behaviorism is a learning theory that states all behaviors are learned through an interaction with the environment through a process called conditioning, and that is according to McLeod 2017. Constructivism is a learning theory that states people construct or make their own knowledge, and that reality based on their learners' personal experiences, and that is McLeod 2019. Examples in education. Connectivism. From a learner-centered teaching perspective, connectivism provides opportunity for students to make choices about their learning, and examples of these would be group projects, discussion posts, and problem solving. Behaviorism. The techniques of reinforcement and punishment have been employed by teachers in the classrooms to promote desirable behavior and discourage unwanted behavior within their learners. And examples of this would be providing praise and feedback, a reward system, and for example, a sticker system for behavior. Constructivism. The main responsibility of the teacher is to create a collaborative learning environment where students become active participants in their own learning. So examples of this would be small groups when providing group work. Teacher's role is to help facilitate the learning. An example of this would be a PBL. What are the commonalities? What are the differences? Commonalities between our three learning theories. All can be connected in an online education in the K-12 sector of online learning. In connectivism and constructivism, the teacher's role is to be a facilitator. Connectivism and constructivism have social interactions with peers through collaboration. Behaviorism and connectivism, knowledge is achieved externally. And in connectivism and constructivism are considered to be a child-centered theory. And this is according to McLeod 2019 and McLeod 2017. Differences. Connectivism and constructivism are learner-centered versus behaviorism, which is a teacher-centered approach. Behaviorism, the student is reactive, and in connectivism and constructivism, the student is proactive in their learning. All three have different learning processes. For behaviorism, it is an environmentally based process. Constructivism relies on personal process based on experiences. And in connectivism, it relies on networks to help facilitate learning platforms. And this is according to McLeod 2019 and McLeod 2017.
Benefits and challenges are seen between primary, junior, intermediate, and secondary school levels. Some benefits are to improve student outcome and skills in the lower grades, and in the higher grades, there are levels of motivation seen as well as expanding educational success. Challenges in all levels include access issues surrounding digital divide and student readiness issues. In the higher levels, the same challenges are seen, but there is also an issue with retention. What are the major reviews of online learning in this sector saying about it as a learning approach? Reviews. Canada has one of the highest per capita student enrollment in online courses and programs of any jurisdiction in the world and was one of the first countries to use the internet to deliver distance learning courses to students. Bates, 2018. Reviews of benefits in Canada of K-12 online. The K-12 system in Canada is very complex. 5.7% of 5.1 million K-12 students are enrolled online. Online and distance enrollments in the K-12 sector have remained steady. Bates, 2018. Reviews of difficulties in Canada in the K-12 sector online. Tracking blended learning has proved difficulty in the K-12 sector. There is a lack of reliable data. It is hard to measure the impact of policy decisions and the Canadian education moving to digital learning. Bates, 2018. Below, you will find the references used throughout this assignment.
Thank you for watching our video, and we hope you enjoyed our presentation.